Good evening, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to round 8 of the NASRA Concerns the Police Survivors Truck Series. We are in Atlanta, Georgia this evening, and we are at Old Atlanta. And let me tell you something, folks, it is hot down here. It's 119 degrees on track. Prosper Engineering 225. It is warm, everybody. This is going to be a handful for these boys. You see, they're already starting to grid 120 on the track right now, so this is going to be hard to hold on to. This is the old track, and this is slick and hot. So as these boys are gridding up, we'll get ready to bring in the starting lineup. I'm Mike McKinnon. We're waiting on Wesley Outland. He is on another assignment. He will be here soon. There's we are. Look at me. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. It's what it is, man. That's a picture. As you get old, you take what you can get. Sorry, we'll get right into it, folks. They'll be ready to roll off here in just a second. We'll bring in the starting lineup. On your pole, you're going to have Nate Maurer. On the outside of him is going to be John Freeman. Row 2 is going to bring you Mark Morton. Outside of him, Adam Newton. Row 3, we're going to see Tom Lester there in the 78 machine. He's going to be alongside the 10 of Matthew Francis. Then we're going to see Curtis Banks on row 4. Starting 8th will be Matt Cherry there in the 45. Row 5 will be Brandon Broadfoot, and he'll be alongside the tiny horse Ryan Johnson in the 38. Row 6, that'll bring Brian Chu, and he'll be next to Josh Rodriguez in the 6th. We'll see Brandon Wallace on the inside of row 7. Outside of him, we'll see Keith Bradley in the 29. Row 8, that'll be Hunter Parsons. He'll be alongside Huck Wigington. Nice run out of Wigington in qualifying. Row 9, see Stephen Thomas in the 23. He'll be alongside the 28 of Ed Osborne. Row 10 will be the 97 of Daniel Lawless, and he'll be alongside the 9 of Chris Blanchard. Got 40 trucks tonight, I believe, so here we go. Next row, we will see row 11 will see Kyle Hess. He'll be alongside Adam Lighty. Row 12 will be Anthony Mathis in the 41. He'll be, he'll be alongside Bill Lester right there in the 95 machine. Still trying to remember everybody's name, everybody. Row 13, Jeremiah Holt coming off a win last night in the Arcus Series. He'll be alongside Tyler Justice in the 18. Row 14 will be Brandon Schumann, and he'll be lined up alongside Mark Cofield. Row 15, Matthew Montgomery. The outside of him will be Matthew Cummings. That'll bring us to row 16, where we will see Chris Ellis in the 32. He'll be alongside James D. Morris. Row 17, Cody Knott. He'll be alongside Frank Chavez in the 13. Row 18 will be Eric Zimmerman. Next to him will be Dustin Scruggs in the 11. Row 19 will be Shane Trotter. He'll be alongside the 27 of Isaac Bevan. And row 20 will be Jeffrey Johnson. He'll be alongside Buzzy Mongold. And I think that rounds out the field of 40. So 40 trucks, Old Atlanta, slick, fast. There you see your track dimensions, 1.5 miles. We're going 150 laps. First stage will end on lap 30. Second stage will end at lap 75. 40 trucks at Atlanta tonight. They're going to have 4 extra set of tires over the wall. They have 85% fuel, and they have 110% on the horsepower. So that's about 50, 60 more horsepower than we're used to seeing. They're going to have to be nice and easy with their little throttle inputs tonight as we're rolling around. I cannot tell if the lights are on just the way the sun's hitting there. I'd say we'll probably go one more lap. Yep, coming to green next time by, I've been told. I just couldn't quite tell the lights right there. But everybody sit back and enjoy. As I said, Wesley Outland will be here shortly. He had another assignment. So you'll just have to listen to me, the biggest northern redneck on the planet, Mike McKinnon. I'll bring it to you. Looking forward to seeing what last week's winner, Freeman, he kind of dominated Phoenix. So I'll have to see what he does here tonight in that 42 machine. He was very, very good last week. Several guys here are very, very good. We know that. We expect that out of all these fellas. And there's a digger cam. That's a good job, Cody. I always like that view. That's a great view. Barney getting a cramp holding this green, man. He can't wait to let this thing go. Into the restart zone, and away we go. Maurer spins the tires right off the bat. So does Freeman. Everybody kind of scrambles away. Let's see if everybody got away from that. Yes, they look like they were able to. Meyer able to collect it now. Freeman jumping down to the bottom. Bulldog 19 of Adam Newton roll up the outside along with Matthew Francis. But you can see already these guys struggling with this track temperature, all of this going on. I mean, this 110% horsepower, it's going to take them a little while to get used to. But here we go, fanning out. High line trying to make a run at it already. You will see that be strong most of the evening. And first lap is going to be John Freeman's going to lead that lap. Small gap over Meyer, but that outside able to maneuver just a little better than this inside early in the going. Freeman, Newton able to work away, and Newton driving him really, really deep right there. A little further back where you see Curtis Banks. I'm going to have to get used to this pink machine. Used to the yellow. There's Curtis. He's got Broadfoot ahead of him. A couple other guys around. Brian Chew back here. Stephen Thomas, Hunter Parsons, all getting it all sorted out. Starting to see guys already move to the top. Wouldn't figure that would be that strong right off the bat, folks, but today seems to be that way. Able to keep a little more momentum with this extra horsepower in the machine. Oh, Maurer. Bang, sideways. Oh, here we go. Maurer gets loose. That gets Josh Rodriguez involved. Broadfoot's in it. There's several guys in it. Oh, this thing is loose, loose, loose. We'll have to try to get us a replay on exactly what happened, but I believe it started with Maurer getting loose. He falls back into the field, and it looks like this other guys couldn't get woed up, but yeah, we got several drivers involved here. Ed Osborne's in it. It's just several people, one after another, piling in. Let me get us a replay here and see kind of what happens. See Maurer on the bottom here. He gets a little loose. Oh, that's not Maurer. I'm sorry. The 78 machine of Lester, I believe, getting loose. And then here we go. I mean, we're collecting people right, left. Look like Jeremiah Holt also involved. Just have to wait for this to shake out on the scoring. I'm sorry, I just saw that orange. I thought that was Maurer, but you know, Tom Lester here. Back across in front. Gets some Rodriguez there. Up into Broadfoot. Round they go. There goes, I mean, just unbelievable. Huck Wigington, Lighty, Mathis, Osborne, Lester, all these guys involved. We'll have to wait for the scoring to cycle through, see who really got, you know, the most of it. Got a few guys on pit road now. Brian Chew's down, Brandon Wallace, Daniel Lawless. So that shows you I got several guys right off the bat. I'll tell you what, Cody, since we didn't get to do anything at the beginning here, let's just take a quick break. Let this sort out. Then we'll bring it right back to you, folks. So we'll be right back. We'll just get a quick break out of the way.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantel, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
And back live here at Atlanta. We've let the scoring kind of work itself around. We got Adam Newton in front now. John Freeman follows him. Nate Maurer, Mark Morton, Matthew Francis, Matt Cherry, Ryan Johnson, Keith Bradley. All these boys starting up front. Now, we saw a wheel spin the first time. Let's see if they're a little easier with this. Here we go. There we go. A little better start. Looks like Francis back there behind Maurer not able to really put the power down. But here goes the Bulldog. He's going to challenge the inside of 42 Freeman. Let these guys get it all cycled out here. But oh, it's showing caution again. Did we have something in the back again? Not really seeing. Maybe around the Jeremiah Holt, possibly. Not sure. Not seeing anything really falling down the screen. This might be a little hard to find here. Okay, so Bill Lester goes around that time up into the wall. I think that's what we saw. Yep, Bill Lester. All right, so we were able to at least find that. I don't know if he got a little help here. Certainly did. Chris Ellis, I think he came down on Chris Ellis' nose. Yep, down to the 32 truck. Couple of guys dancing around there. Off to an inauspicious beginning, folks. I know it's hot here, but we can do this. Looks like possibly. Yeah, 32, Chris Ellis there. It just went right over his nose. Get a taker. Look like maybe Mark Cofield. Yep, Mark Cofield's going to be a taker down pit road. All right, this is off to a little bit of a crazy start. Yeah, here comes several other guys probably involved in that first incident, trying to get a little more damage or repair here. Able to come down, get a few more repairs. You can still see Broadfoot, a ton of damage on the front of his machine. Lawless down. Yeah, Broadfoot's front end still really crumpled. Jeffrey Johnson, Jeremiah Holt. So all the guys you saw involved on that first little incident, that's who we're going to see right here. Coming down, get it cleaned up. See Huck Wigington, he's going to make his way around the field. Try to get his lap back. Well, for all the planning and all the fun that they did to get this event going, we're not off to a real good start. You know this 110% is going to make these guys, it makes these drive a lot differently, a lot of extra horsepower. These things are light in the rear, not a lot of side force. They're on an old, slick, abrasive track, so I expect to see some of that, but well, I don't. We've seen a little bit of it, I guess. The last one, not so much. I just think it'll be interesting. Got a lot of these fast guys right up here at the front. Bradley's made his way up to 6th. Matt Cherry up to 5th. All these guys, Francis, he's had 2 straight top 10s. All these guys are already at the front. I would really like to see this battle its way through. Montgomery, he's way up in the running order from where he started. He's up 16. I think Bevan is up 23 spots already. Scruggs up 20. Just able to miss that incident. Buzzy Mongol, he's up 19. So a lot of guys coming to the front we're used to seeing, run toward the front, right? Two by two, line back up. I haven't even got to explain this track to y'all. 1 and 2, very fast corner. It's hard to hold it off of 2 once the tires get down. And then 3 and 4, got a kind of big arc there, and that wall is going to be in play all night long. So, old Atlanta, the one we used to see Kevin Harvick dominate at. We're going to have to start driving this like Harvick. It looks like a little egg under the throttle, I guess, what they say. All right, boys, let's try her again. Away we go. Morton good jump on the outside, able to keep pace there with Freeman. Nobody able to just jump right out, take off. They're all worried about that wheel spin. We saw that on the initial start. So let's see if we can get some laps in here. Start burning some tires up and see how these things react. Freeman rim riding already. He's got that Kyle Larson paint and the Kyle Larson line. So way up high right there. Trying to keep pace with the Bulldog. Morton there. Here comes Tiny Horse. He's starting to work his way up. He's in 8th right now, battling with Matthew Francis. Stephen Thomas making his way up. Brandon Schumann right there with him. Schumann seems to have the bad luck bug. He needs to kind of shake that off, get a good finish tonight. Has all the talent you need, just needs a finish. See a lot of wiggling, a lot of people on it. Bradley made his way up to 5th. He was able to get past the 91 of Parsons. Trying to catch up with the 971 of Maurer now. He's about 3 to 4 tenths behind that battle. Looks like Francis had an incident, falling off the pace a little bit, might have got loose. Very, very easy to do here. Here comes Morton to the outside of Freeman. All this battling going on. Newton able to pull out to 3/4 advantage as Morton's going to finally close the deal on the 42. He's going to bring Maurer with him on the high side. Got Freeman down low. You got Keith Bradley right behind this little group of cars. He's bringing another partner with him. Matt Cherry just back there kind of getting a little clean air, staying about where he's at. Back here to 12 and 13th. Allvega, Kurzbank, and Freeman. There's Tyler Justice. We haven't called him tonight. He's making his way around right there. Looks to the inside. Here's Scruggs. He is really making a charge from where he started. Now we're on board with Chris Ellis. Sitting in the 16th position. Scruggs all the way from almost the back, all the way up here to 14th. Now if he can make this pass on Tyler Justice. So Scruggs, he's been really strong the last couple weeks. Starting to show his strength here early in the running here. As I said, there'll be a count at stage ends at lap 30. So 13 more laps here. We'll play some stage points. I'm sure every one of them will come and get tires even at that point because they've got 4 sitting in the pits. Oh, we got somebody in the wall right there in front of Tiny Horse. I think Bevan able to take advantage of that. Looks like the 95 machine, I believe, lap truck, having all kinds of difficulty. Yeah, it's Bill Lester. He's probably going to go around again. He can keep it straight here. Nope, caution out. Yeah, you can see that one coming. He is really struggling with that truck. And he tows. And takes his box and all. Well, no doubt where that one came from. He was struggling with the truck and struggling with Bevan all over the bumper, let's be honest. It was already a lap down, so trying to make that lap up from the first incident. Just not having the night that he would have wanted. All right, well, what do you say, Cody? You want to take another break, get a couple other commercials in, and then we'll come back? Bring a restart here. We'll have probably about 8 laps to go before competition caution. So we will take a break, and we will be right back.
Starbase 1552 Comics. Suit up and head over to Whatnot Live to fight your way to save your collection. Our command center has comic books, action figures, posters, autographs, Funko Pops, and many other collectibles. If you can't make it live, fly on over to our eBay and Amazon stores. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook because being informed is part of the battle. Starbase 1552 Comics is a proud supporter of the iRacing's North American Sim Racing Association League. Starbase 1552 Comics. Reclaim your childhood. Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
All right, we're back, everybody. Back at Atlanta. Kind of off to a little slow start to this one. These guys having a little issues. I'm Mike McKinney. You see Wesley out in here. He had an assignment. He'll be in here as soon as he possibly can. Hope you're enjoying what we're bringing you. I'm trying my best here. I'm not usually the lead man. That's Wesley, but I'm working at it. See Josh Rodriguez trying to beat the pace car. He got a lot of damage in that front. Did not beat the pace car out, so he's not going to be able to stay on that lead lap. Gonna have to fall to the back. Or, yeah. I'm not sure exactly what Josh is doing down here. He might be going back to the pit road. I just don't know. I don't think that's a preferred lane there, Josh. 3 wide down the backstretch, everybody. Yeah, he'll fall in line here. Get this restart. And as I said, we're going to have about 8 laps to the stage break. I'm sure we'll see everybody come down pit road at that time, except maybe a few guys here that's been able to get some damage repaired, try to get back on the lead lap. Pace truck down. Here we go again. Can he put the power down this time? Newton spins it just a little. Yeah, Morton a little spin, Freeman a little push. Oh, right down in front of the animal there goes John Freeman down to the bottom. I think Morton's okay with that. He's enjoyed this top lane thus far. He's got Hunter Parsons right there behind him. I wouldn't want to be entering this corner too low down here. I know that right at this point. 117 on the track then, so it's going down just a little bit. I think these guys are praying for a cloud at about this point. There you see the weather. Not too bad. I mean, it's plenty sunny for these fellows. That is for sure here in the afternoon. Now we're able to slide it up into second there. Get off that bottom row where you can get a little better arc for the corner. Freeman, Morton. Here comes Cherry. He's got a nice line up top. I got to get used to this Keith Bradley paint job. That's Keith behind the 45 right there. The animal on the 29 machine. Got Stephen Thomas challenging him to his inside. Ryan Johnson just back here taking it all in. Oh, here we go. There we got Freeman. He's going to try to take it to the bottom. Maurer's going to be stuck in the middle here. Not quite 3 wide, but by the time they exit, it may be. Nope, able to slide up in front of Cherry. I think Cherry might have let him have that. Well, he's loose off again. These guys having a heck of a time off of turn 4 this evening. And who do we see all up in this group? That is Dustin Scruggs. I mean, he is flying up through the field. All the way up to 9th, running this super high line right here. Now he's kind of stuck in traffic, right? He's there behind the 23. Here's Bradley on board. Yeah, this track is a bear when it's cool. I can't imagine what these guys are going to do with extra power. No real side grip. Just hot. I mean, yeah. These boys are working for this one tonight. Going to have a big run on Cherry here, but will he have enough with Maurer up in front? Challenge for the lead here. Mark Morton way up high, trying to take the lead away from Adam Newton, as we're going to have 3 laps to go till the end of the stage. And Mark Morton's looking pretty stout on that high side right now. Side-by-side racing should help Mark try to pull away just a little bit. He's got Freeman on the bottom, nowhere to go. Looking for a spot, nowhere to go at this point. Morton, Newman. Then we got Freeman and Maurer going at it. Bradley behind that. Hunter Parsons up into 5th. Here comes the tiny horse. He's starting to make his move. All these boys looking for these stage points. 2 to go. To be 2 to go at the line, I should say, when they get there. Freeman way up high. Looking for this runoff, see if he can get around Bradley, but Bradley's going to shut the door on that right there, 4th, 5th place. Hunter Parsons looking on. Johnson looking on. Scruggs right in the middle behind Johnson. There he comes. He was having a little issue. And look at Isaac Bevan making his way all the way up here from the back as well. Scruggs up 28 spots. Bevan up 29 spots. Trying to score stage points here. Morton all the while trying to drive it away from the Bulldog. All right, last lap for stage end, I believe. Yep, there's lap 30 on the board. We're running lap 30, I should say. When this lap ends, that will end the stage. These fellas all running for point. Yeah, the caution should come out at the end of this lap. All in the line. Can anybody make a move? Try to salvage one more point. Bradley trying to look down low on Maurer. This should end stage 1. Unless I read it wrong, which I may have. I did not see it where it says stays green, but maybe it's going to, so that's good. I'm actually happy about that. I must have read that wrong, everybody. Usually I catch that and say we're going to stay green, but I'm happy about it. Here we go. Next stage ends at lap 75. Remember, they have 85% fuel and extra horsepower, so I don't think they're going to run much more than maybe 42 to 44 laps tops, maybe. Somewhere in there before they're going to have to make a green flag pit stop. But here we go. Newton a little bit loose. No, a lot big loose. That's going to let several guys get around him. There goes Maurer, Parsons, Johnson. Bradley making his way through. Here comes Freeman. A lot of momentum lost right there out of that 19 machine. Guys are wiggling all over the place almost every time they come off the corner. Even though we had a lot of caution laps, they're going to be starting to feel those tires right now. We got 42 to go before the end of the next stage. So there's plenty of tires. As I said, they've got 4 over the wall, according to the race details. Did you have the race details, Cody? I wanted to see if I just misread them. It should say what it was there. Yeah, okay, SG. I missed it, everybody. Yep, so they stay green. So there will be a caution at lap 75. So that was my fault, everybody. Got it all wound up for nothing there, bud. Building excitement. But here we go. Tiny Horse starting to put a little pressure on Keith Bradley as he is pressuring Nate Maurer. Oh, loose inside goes Tiny Horse. That's going to cost him many spots. Able to save the machine, but loose jumps the grass. Here we go. He's going to fall all the way back to, looks like 10th position right there. So that cost him about 5 spots. Whew. When one of the best is having trouble, you know they're all having trouble. Stephen Thomas picking this high line here. He's running 9th. He's had a pretty good run going so far. He got a huge run on Bevan right there, but not able to do anything with it with Freeman right in front. Yep, there we go. Freeman able to tuck it back in. Thomas, Bevan, here goes Matt Cherry. He's starting to heat up Adam Newton a little bit, who made his tires a little mad, so we had to try to get those back under control. But Freeman is way up here rim riding. Just trying everything he can do to keep the momentum. I've got it on my own TV, buddy. Yeah, this looks a little better here. Everybody's starting to get it all situated. Here we got, Freeman wiggling. Every time I look up, somebody's sideways coming off this corner. It's unbelievable. How we doing out there tonight, Carson? Appreciate you being in, doing the best I can, my friend. Kind of watching this interval, just kind of staying the same. Bradley's moved himself into second. It's about 4/10 there. Parsons right there about 2/10. So, I mean, all these guys, they got to be starting to feel the effects of the tires a little bit. Working lap 39. Yeah, once we got some green flag in, it's starting to move right along here. Got Zimmerman on the bottom. He is a lap machine, so he needs to not be fighting these guys too hard. He has already took his pit stop, so that's what's cost him a lap, but that's also why he's showing the speed here, so he's got newer tires than the leaders. What's happening, Jonathan Cofield? How we doing out there? Just solo tonight for a little bit, Carson. Wesley should be in here soon. See, Bradley's starting to make a few inroads on Morton. He's cutting it down to about 1/10 and a half the last 2 laps, so a little bit quicker. He was 0.13 faster last lap, so he's found a little something. He's going in search of Mark Morton here up front. See Zimmerman able to get his lap back the natural way possibly here. Take those new tires and take them to the front, get around the leaders without causing any issues. Yeah, we're all starting to single file out just a little bit here, which would be expected. As I said, 110% horsepower with a 122 track temperature at Old Atlanta. And here we go. Got a taker on pit road. That's Mark Morton. He's going to come down early before all the rest of the other leaders. This could be a fuel play. Like I said, 85% fuel, 110% on the power. So I was guessing about 42 laps, and that's when Mark came down. But we've had several caution laps, so I don't expect that's what it is. I think it's just a bit of a play. See Parsons starting to heat up. Bradley. And John Freeman out of nowhere has driven around everybody while I wasn't looking. Last week's winner, Freeman, dominated Phoenix. He's been running a super ultra high line here. I guess he painted his car like Kyle Larson. He said, I'm going to drive it like Kyle Larson. We'll take it all the way around the top. And that's what he has been doing. It's been working really well for him. You see these, he is just driving away down the straights. Wait and see if anybody else has got confidence in their machine to take it up there. You see Bradley, he's going to try that now. He saw it. Well, he's loose off. Nate Maurer making his way right back up in here. He was our pole sitter. So we know he's got the speed, and he's obviously been saving a little bit. But there's Bradley. He's kissing the wall just a little. This is the difference. I mean, one guy can run high, the next guy's not comfortable doing it. And Freeman is just driving off running this line. Parsons just keeps heating up Bradley to the inside. That high line has such momentum right now. Here comes Tiny Horse. He's learning. He's taking it up high. He's got Adam Newton right behind him. He led several laps early in the race here. Got Bevan way up there. I'll say this, they do look more comfortable up there if they can make them rotate. Able to get off the corner a little bit better. I just don't think Hunter can do this on the inside. I know he's just trying, but I mean, look at this run Tiny Horse has got on him. He'll give Bradley a little shove out there. Let's see if this big line, let's see what kind of run he can get on Keith. I'm sure Keith will try to shut the door. Now he should be able to give him a push, but he's going to go ahead and try the inside. I thought maybe just push him into the corner, but this Tiny Horse so good at saving tires. And here he goes. That was an easy pass for Tiny Horse. Kept the momentum. Didn't even have to slide job it there. He'll set sail. See if he can get Freeman. Freeman looked very strong last week. I mean, he's first ever NASRA win, but he gets hit by the bad luck, but quite a bit. And last week, he didn't have to worry about it. He was in front of all the chaos. Drove on to a victory. Doing the same thing right now. Still, Tiny Horse able to gather him in a little bit on quarter entry, but he's losing on corner exit. Well, not this time. Everybody coming down the pit road. So here we go. This is going to be your fuel. Oh, we got sliders. Newton into Parsons. Cherry goes around them on the inside. That's going to be a penalty probably. That looked like a speeding penalty coming in as well. Chaos on pit road. Well, after that, do you call an audible? No, you put some tires on. Here comes Stephen Thomas. Tiny Horse all coming down. Up. Shane Trotter is going to ease by, inherit the lead right here. See these new tires on Nate Maurer. My God, look at the speed difference. We're seeing about 2.2 seconds of fall off on Trotter's truck. So, I mean, this is 2 seconds difference. Long strategy, I get it. We've had cautions, but if you don't play this right, it's going to hurt you. Might want to come on down, Shane. Right now, he's got everybody 10th place and down a lap now. So there's one coming by. He'll get his lap back. That's Scruggs in the 10th place. He'll have Freeman behind him. So we had a couple people undercut, and it has worked. It has worked out. For Scruggs, it has worked out. For Maurer, here comes Trotter now. He lost about 4 seconds in that exchange, so you just see the speed difference. That gives Mark Cofield the lead. Stephen Thomas to the inside. Curtis Banks right there. He's going to be working him over. And a caution is out. No, maybe not. The caution popped up. Is a caution out. Oh, that's huge. That is huge on who is going to be caught a lap down. I'm trying to find it. I cannot find it. Let's hopefully Cody can find it here. Was not able to find it on my scoring of who caused the caution. We're just flipping through till we see something. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're trying, folks. I'm not able to find it. I didn't see it on a track map, and I do not see it on scoring sheet. So, wow, I don't even know what to say there, but that is huge for several guys. Yeah, we're just not able to find the incident. It must have been more of a single car incident. Now, the fact that Maurer, the 78, you say? That's Tom Lester, I believe. Says he may have found it, folks. Let's see if this is what we think it is. See Maurer there. Nope, that's not it either. Well, we can't find it. That's all right, Cody. Nobody can find it. I couldn't find it on scoring either. Now we're going to let this play through, and we're going to see who all got back on the lead lap, who did not. It's going to all have to work itself out. Yeah, we'll take a bit. Scoring right now is showing Matthew Montgomery in 16th, Curtis Banks, first man a lap down, followed by Tyler Just. So 14th on back is what my scoring is showing, but that may change too. So give it a little bit here. Because I believe Maurer had made his lap back on his own, and he won't pit here. So now we got a spinner under caution. I don't know what's going on with that. Zimmerman spinning under caution. Guys waiting to see how many of this shakes out with the wave around. If Maurer had gotten his lap back, there should be no wave around. Yeah, we'll go to Martinsville Monday. I believe that was last week, though, I think. That must be right. Yeah, Martinsville. Then we're going to go to Long Beach on Tuesday. Wednesday night will be Darlington. They're in the playoffs there. I believe Jeremiah Holt won last night in Vegas. See the full schedule here. We're in Atlanta. We're going to go to Iowa next week. Then we're going to go to Nashville and Darlington, Talladega for the All-Star race. That's your birthday, the All-Star race? Oh, my God. Yeah. No. Yeah, just take your day off. It'll be fine, Cody. All right, so scoring is all reset from what I can tell now. Frank Chavez in 22nd. His first man 1 lap down. Matthew Cummins 23rd. And Scruggs got trapped a lap down. Cherry got caught a lap down. So a couple of your front runners there got caught a lap down. Adam Newton also is showing him as 2 laps down. So some poorly timed bad luck for some of those fellas after a real nice green flag run and a really crazy start to this race. So if you remember, we had wheel spin right off the bat. So we're going to have to watch it. I don't know, but it almost looks like a replay of the first start of the race. This was your front row when the race started. This is your front row now. Green flag back in the air. Freeman got off a pretty good start there. Maurer might have a little bit of wheel spin again. We've seen that a couple times out of fellas here early in the race. This 110% horsepower has got these guys messed up a little bit. But as I said, these trucks are light in the rear, not a lot of side force, slick track, 116 track temperature right now. So here we go. We resume the battle we had at the beginning. Freeman, Maurer, Keith Bradley right there in the mix, tiny horse. How about Mark Cofield? Staying out late actually helped him and Trotter both, 5th and 6th. And then Jeremiah Holt there caught up in that first incident and able to work his way back to 7th. Mark Morton is in 8th right now. Brandon Wallace 9th. And Huck Wigington running in the top 10 in 10th place. Howdy, Wesley.
What's up, everybody? Good Thursday night to you. Just got in from football after some weather, but welcome NASRA Cops Truck Series tonight, Atlanta. How's it been so far as we head to lap number 60, Michael? Good evening.
Good evening. We had a rough first 17 laps, then we had a real long, almost a fuel run. So we're coming back after that. We had a caution during pit cycles. That's why you see so many guys a lap down. Other than that, racing's been pretty good once these guys got it sorted out, but everybody's loose.
Oh, and by the way, this is the abrasive Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is the racetrack before it became a super speedway on steroids, per se. Everybody working their way now, heading towards lap number 60 of the race.
Yeah, 75 will be the next end of the stage 2. So we're 15 laps away from that. These guys should be able to go about as hard as they want to, trying to get to lap 75.
Pushing it, if you will, with still under 100 laps to go. As right now, John Freeman showing the way to lead over the animal Keith Bradley. Winner back in Daytona. Brian Johnson, comfortable night for him, sitting in third as everybody works their way into turn number 3 there, Michael. And as you said, abrasive track tires are going to get used up quickly, and they are going to be slip sliding here in a bit.
No, yeah, they've got the 110% horsepower tonight, too. They've been slip sliding since the get-go. But what we've seen, the middle to high line has been very, very stout once you're 10, 12 laps into the run. So you see Bradley there working a little higher than Freeman, working his way right to the back bumper.
Look at that, Johnson on the inside, going to try to hold off the likes of Shane Trotter. Trotter will get around him on the outside lane. They work their way back across the stripe. Good to see Cody Deemers back in business again after his technical woes last week.
Yeah, everything working out pretty good so far.
Back in the saddle again. Yeah, I hear you. Tell everybody about it. We are, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you be cussing on this here radio.
No, sir. Hey, Jeremiah Holt here.
Carolina Colville.
Trotter able to make his way around Bradley. Bradley must have to slip. Him and Morton both work their way around. They're trying to go after Freeman now. That caution really helped out Shane Trotter.
87 laps to go. On board with now Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson. Check out the RPMs and a lot more throttling than braking here. Whoa, you're going to brake now. Oh, boy, that could have been crazy. Bradley right in front of him and Morton, and here comes now Maurer on the inside for fifth. Wow.
Neymar, your pole sitter, he's had a really strong run tonight. But man, Shane Trotter, he's really going after Freeman hard as he knows they can pit again here in just a 10-lap time. So
yeah,
he's going to get all the goodie out of these new shoes.
That was close. That's all I'm going to say. John Freeman leading Morton. Here's my buddy. Where you at? Wesley Jr. All right, you better run away.
Yeah, back away.
What happened to the screaming and running the other direction, Cody? You let me down again. I forgive you. I forgive you. Our poor buddy, what is it, Adam? He's got, what'd you say, Michael? Over 1,580. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah, he lost a graphics card and a power supply both last night.
I understand about Lightning, guys. We didn't go live on the radio until probably about 10 minutes before kickoff because I literally wasn't hooking up our FM transmitter or any of our equipment until the Lightning passed out with the weather. So Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah, he said last night he got the tree right outside of his house. He noticed
Oh,
that
wow.
this morning. So, I mean, he went and got a new graphics card, hooked it all up, and he said, call me, Mike. He said, I can't do it, man. Nothing will power up.
Yeah, I told Cody, I said maybe we should reach out to Dean and see if maybe he can do the race tonight, but I've not heard anything since then. So.
It's okay. We'll get it figured out. Now, there's Tiny. We're starting to make a move on Morton. Trotter may have went out just a little hard, but he's still putting the pressure on Freeman running that middle lane. And we're 3 wide. I don't know if I'd like that idea right now. Oh, my God.
Going after him, boy.
Morton had a huge run.
Digger.
We are still 3 wide. Tiny Horse, Morton, and Freeman. Oh, Lordy. Freeman's been able to have huge momentum up top, but he's getting all the way into the wall there. A little Velcro time. Phew.
Call it Velcro time.
Yeah, you hit that wall's like Velcro. You just stop. Cherry spinning around. Might be able to save it, maybe. Through the grass.
Oh, Matt Cherry, Adam Newton. Man, yeah. No caution, guys. Not yet. No yellow flag. 80 laps to go.
Yeah, that's really going to hurt Cherry. He needs to get. Yeah, there's a caution flag now.
Yellow flag will now come out.
Oh, that's a little odd.
This will be the. I'm not sure how many cautions we've had now. How many yellows now? 4th?
I think it's the 4th one, not counting the stage break. Oh no, we didn't get one on the stage break. So yeah, I think it's the 4th one. Could be the 5th.
Here's a replay. Watch this. Oh boy, Adam Newton into Matt Cherry and into the tri-oval or the double dog leg. And then let's just go slip sliding in the turf grass here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, Newton real loose right there. Up into Cherry and Carson, I'm not sure. I'm assuming race control called that. I didn't see anybody come back on the racing surface, so we'll just have to wait and see. That's going to give us about a 1, maybe 2 lap shootout for the end of the stage. Let's see if anybody wants to undercut the stage right here, come down, take their tires now. I'm sure Cherry will.
5 cautions for 15 laps as we're approaching halfway, and it looks like everybody, for the most part, Michael, is coming down pit road. Here we go. At least behind the top 15 they are. Wow.
Yeah, that if Scruggs stays out now, he should be able to get his lap back at the end of the stage as well, and then pit, at the end of the stage. So this may really help out Dustin Scruggs right here.
So another caution out here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, old school, abrasive Atlanta. The NASRA Cops Truck Series and the Prosper Engineering 225. We're taking a break as we're closing in on halfway. Stay with us.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
NASRA Cops Truck Series. Glad you're back with us.
Hey,
Mr.
Tristan,
Michael
good to
McKinney
see you
coming
out there.
in. Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow. Holy
Oh,
cow.
my God.
Give Cody some props, man. Wow. Who the hell are those ugly people on the camera?
I don't know. We're not, that's why we're in the radio booth, bud.
Oh. Radio / TV, I guess. Michael McKinnon, Wesley Outlet here with you. So you got to flip-flop that, by the way. Lead announcer, color guy, left to right next time, Cody.
Oh, tiny
If something
horse into
happened,
the wall.
my goodness. Ryan Johnson on the restart eats the outside safer barrier, and he is in big trouble. And as fast as we're racing again, we're wrecking again. Caution number 6, Ryan Johnson, the tiny horse. What in the world happened? He was the truck on the outside of the front row.
Yeah, we'll have
Watch
to see-
this.
Have to see if he got jacked up or just spun the tires. Not sure. Got Keith Bradley there behind him.
Bradley's giving him plenty of pace, plenty of room. There it is. You see Bradley's nowhere near the 38. What in the world?
Just tire spin. You just spun the tires.
Yep, he sure did. Spun the tires and ate the wall. Oh,
Well, that will
goodness.
that'll end the stage under caution.
Watch this
Yeah, he
again.
literally
Wow.
just spun the tires and into the wall he went. That is something you would never see out of the tiny horse.
There it is.
Did he do that?
I mean,
He did
oh
that
my
starting
goodness.
in third gear? Oh, no, it's
We
third
watch
gear
that
now.
again. Can you put us back on? Can you put us back in the driver cockpit with him again? Maybe see the telemetry for Ryan Johnson. Watch this again on the restart. Ryan Johnson. Yeah, show the dash. Watch this. Watch the RPMs. What do you think, Michael?
Well, if he's in third gear, that's almost unbelievable it spun that easily. But it sure did.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
He was in third gear. And, well, somebody else spun in the process after
Yeah, I think
he
that was
hit the
Blanchard.
wall. Yeah, Blanchard. Let's go on board with Blanchard and see what he saw. Ryan Johnson, Blanchard, Matthew Francis, I'm also understanding got a piece of it. Let's watch this. And remember, this is a cause and effect chain reaction, if you will, Michael, because this is from the front to the back. Look at Blanchard. Wow.
Yeah, he got a little bit of Francis and then evasive reaction. I cannot believe the wheels spun that easily in third gear.
Joshua
Wow.
Suss coming in. He says, I wonder if his VR blip. That might be a possibility. There's a look at the replay again. On board with Chris Blanchard, originally from Clinton, Maine, now from Pelham, New Hampshire. The That Towing Company Chevrolet number 9. Collected Ryan Johnson, Matthew Francis, and Blanchard. And as we go to a radio timeout, as we are at the top of the hour, the yellow flags begin to hit again as we're just after halfway.
You're listening. You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Just after halfway, stage number 3 upon us. Prosper Engineering 225. Hey, by the way, don't forget about the NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series. Back in action for season 1, the penultimate race of the season at the Long Beach Street Course next Tuesday night. 2 weeks after that, Daytona Beach Road Course. Oh, and don't forget September 20th, 6 hours at the Spa. Sunday afternoon, Chris Murphy, Michael, is going to be our producer for that broadcast coming up on Sunday, September 20th, as we go back to green here in Atlanta.
Yeah, Chris did a fine job last week. Look at all these new players up front here. We got Holt up front now. Here comes Mark Cofield up front. All the while Freeman able to break away. You got Trotter, Parsons, Jeffrey Johnson. I mean, we haven't seen it. This is all new players at the front, Wesley.
Yeah, it certainly is. Watch Trotter now with that Wrangler colors of blue and yellow. One tough customer look. Driver out of Asheboro, North Carolina, down to the inside of Hunter Parsons. Hunter Parsons, his Toyota 91 down to the bottom. All this going on now is we'll put another lap of the board. They try to go 3 wide. They get around the 42 of Freeman. Freeman falling back. And Trotter's now going to be the leader in turn number 3 now, Michael.
Yeah, shot out of a cannon, Shane is right there in that 17 here. We're on board. We see Keith Bradley working the high side. He's going to have a huge run on the 33. Whoa, he came on it. Oh, Keith. Oh, boy.
Man, it's another sad day. Look at this. Oh, boy, Freeman into the end bottom. Oh, my goodness. Somehow, Morton and Justice and Cofield weaseled their way through that. And in the fence is Isaac Bevan, 2-time endurance race winner on the Tuesday series.
Yeah, trying for a big arc, but just a little too big there. But he's got it all gathered back up. See Stephen Thomas to the inside there. He's starting to put a little run on the back of Jeffrey Johnson. Nate Maurer able to make his way by. There's Bevan again. Like I said, the racing has been real good when we've been able to get it underway.
Keeping it green, that's the cause, or if you will, the battle, if you will.
Yeah, a little bit.
Keep
like I
it
said,
going.
The beginning was a little rough. Then we got into a real nice green flag run. Guys slipping, sliding all over the place. And then we had a caution right during the green flag cycle. And that put several people a lap down, including Broadfoot, Cherry, Blanchard, Chew. Several guys put a lap down during that. Yeah.
I don't even want to take it. Let's do it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready to turn up your dials, whether you're watching on your TVs, your phones. Look at that. It's time to feel the roar. Turn up your volume. The trucks at Old Atlanta. A little extended Feel the Roar. Gonna hear in our voices. Hey, by the way, coming up tonight, as soon as this race is over, join Michael McKinnon and myself for a ghetto version rebroadcast of Vegas ARCA last night. Is that the best way of saying it? Michael, is that the best way of saying it? Yeah.
We
tonight,
can try it.
We ran out of all of our valuable resources. Is Chris Murphy available? I don't know if Chris is available.
I don't know. I'm sure we can do it with nothing.
Michael McKinnon is going to be announcer / director, and we got a caution. The yellow flag back out again here. We're gonna air delayed broadcast from last night's ARCA NASRA ARCA race from Vegas, Las Vegas, and I didn't watch it. I didn't look at any statistics. I ain't looked at anything, so hopefully we can call it naturally.
Yeah, we can.
And
try
Michael
it.
will be on production. He'll be pressing buttons, man. He'll be happy.
Well, and everybody will probably see it too, because that's the only way I'll be able to do it. We'll get it, or we'll just put it on TV Scenic and let her eat.
There you go. Put it on TV Scenic. Yeah, there you go. TV Scenic. Look at this. Mark Cofield turn to Brian Chew. Holla, Daddy. Holla if you hear me. Big Papa Pumpa Nashville just got punted again, and then Holt gave him a punting for your thoughts punt in the tailgate. Oh, man.
60
Another look at it again.
They're good. You can hear how long these guys are waiting on the throttle.
Damn it.
Oh,
Pittsburgh lost by 1 point. Oh,
preseason, man.
damn you, Buffalo Bills.
Preseason.
I know, but don't take it away from me, man. I like my preseason football. All right. So.
I got you.
Hey, college football starts this weekend. Carolina and Colorado are playing in Ireland, Dublin, Ireland, for a football game. Yeah, Carolina Tar Heels. NC State and Virginia play. So
yeah, I believe it is in Ireland.
Hey.
Look at this.
There you go. Look at that. It's ready to fire back up. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin White and the NASRA Cup Series returns for season number 3. There also will be the chase format, no longer the playoffs eliminations. Weekly rotating series. 1 week, the Cup car. The next week, the next Gen car, the Gen 6 car. I'm kind of confused. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I don't mind that. They're going to use
both cars. Is it the old Cup car and then the Gen 6 car? You think, Michael?
Yeah, it'll be I'm sure it's the new next gen and then Gen 6. So yeah, I don't mind that. Change it up a little bit.
There you go.
GT3.
And there's the information about the 6 hours of Spa that I was referring to you about. Sunday afternoon, September 20th, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Chris Murphy will be on production. I'll be in the booth, and I don't know who's going to be color. It might be Michael. Michael, you available Sunday?
I can maybe do a Sunday.
Sunday. Can't sing. Definitely
I probably can do a Sunday, to be honest. I can probably do that.
There you go. I'd let Cody know.
God,
Cody
that is going to cost Cody a
Joshua
lot of money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they take care of us for the 6 hours.
A lot of money.
Yeah. Anyhow, we'll get ready for a restart. Under 60 remaining. Those are just some of the upcoming races coming up. Don't forget Monday through Thursday next week. There it is. Next week, Martinsville. No, you're behind. You're behind, Cody. Martinsville was Monday. Martinsville was Monday, you nitwit. Yeah. Somebody's
You want
behind.
Mike to race that?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
I told you, Michael, it was, Michael said it was right. Yeah.
Oh, Stephen Thomas spinning the tires, kind of like Ryan Johnson, right off the front. He didn't hit the wall near as hard, but that's going to go. Here we go.
Trouble.
Here we go.
Oh, boy, the 24 turn to Montgomery. Up Broadfoot. Maybe we can get Jacob to or Emmett Crow to work the race with me. Joshua, we'll be in touch. Yeah, I'd rather have Emmett Crow join me like he did the last time when we done the 6 hours at Daytona, and then we had to leave, and he covered the end. Him and Dean did.
Is it
they
teams,
want
Josh?
you to race, Michael. Michael, they want you to race. Joshua Suss wants Michael McKinnon to race in the 6 hours. So
well,
there
who
you
don't?
go.
Is it teams or I got to drive for 6
legend.
hours, bro?
Yeah, you're the man, the myth, the legend. So maybe I can grab my buddy Emmett Crow, see if Emmett Crow's available, see if he would like to join me again. We had fun. Here's a replay on the restart. Watch this.
Yeah, Stephen Thomas spun the tires.
Oh, man, that's second time in a row. We saw it happen to Ryan Johnson, and now we see it happen to the 23 of Stephen Thomas. And then Montgomery goes nowhere, and he gets spinning. Everyone else sliding into the grass. Other drivers included Brandon Broadfoot, Frank Chavez, Buzzy Mongold, Hunter Parsons, and even John Freeman. This is on board with Brandon. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Yep, Hunter Parsons, you might be done now. That's a T-bone shot. That's kind of T-bones we don't like.
Big shot.
Yep. On another angle with Chavez. This is Frank Chavez in the Ford number 13. Yeah,
well, action.
It might be okay. It might be okay. Yeah, you're okay.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, you're okay. Wilson! You're okay. Never
Clean
again.
the tires. Clean the tires.
That's right. Yeah. You're okay. Hey, Michael, did you know tonight is a lunar eclipse?
I heard something about that, yes. At 9:23 my time, so 10 minutes from now, I believe.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to see the damn lunar eclipse because it's been storming all night here where I live. So
I could probably see it if I went outside, I guess. Oh, there's a hood.
A lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse makes everybody loony.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, lunar psychos, loony.
Yeah, I know that. That's why it's a lunatic asylum. I get it.
Playoffs, by the way, round number 3. It'll be at Charlotte, by the way, next Monday night to help you out, Mr. Producer Cody Deemers extraordinaire. Yeah. Charlotte Motor Speedway is next Monday.
That always produces a pretty good race.
Oh, yeah, I like Charlotte.
I figured this track would, but this 110% is killing these guys on restarts.
So, obviously, coming up again, we will have, let's see, Darlington for the ARCA series, I believe. Yeah, Darlington coming up. Don't forget, Michael and myself will be doing the delayed broadcast of last night's ARCA race from Las Vegas. That'll be coming up tonight. Somehow we're going to do it. Somehow, some way.
I'll get it on the screen now. I don't know what I can do with cameras, but we will see.
I mean, if we need to take about a 20-minute break, 30-minute break to try to get what you can up there as quickly as possible, we can do that. By the way, don't forget the Cops Truck Series Season 12 continues next week. They are going to Iowa Speedway. There you go. So you got Charlotte, the street course at Long Beach,
Darlington and Iowa.
Darlington and Iowa. How fun are those unique racetracks going to be next week, Michael? Wow.
Yeah, those are good tracks. This is a good track. It's just they can't get the power down. Here we go. Morton, he's wiggling and giggling all the way down the front.
Backing away with under 55 to go. 54th the line, and Nate Maurer now having his opportunity to lead in front of the pack. Behind him, 3 wide. Well, that's if Thomas can get there. Instead, he'll back up under behind Schumann and Morgan. Somebody pick a lane. Yellow 20 down to the bottom. That's Brandon Schumann, and we are 3 wide now, entering 4.
Yeah, 3 wide here. Now we're getting it kind of settled out. Bevan from the bottom to the top. Several fast fellas here with Brandon Schumann finally getting some good luck. But, oh, my God, Stephen Thomas all over the track right here. Hang on to everybody. And we got another caution. Oh,
yellow flag.
Sake.
Oh, boy. Another yellow flag. Check it out again.
See if we can find this one. Oh, somebody's blinked.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
You know what that
James.
reminded me of? That reminded me of the Carl Edwards flip here in
Almost.
Atlanta a while back. Remember when Brad Keselowski flipped Carl Edwards on the
Yes, sir.
front straightaway when he was driving the Dodge? Man, the 92 and the 94 there crashing.
Teammates, the 94 just picked him up and threw him into the wall. James
Wow.
D. Morris there.
That is James Morris and the 94 of Eric Zimmerman. Caution out. We're taking a break. Closing in on 50 to go. NASRA Cops Trucks at Atlanta. We're back in a moment.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime. Anger. 50 laps to go here in Atlanta. Welcome back. Another Serve Pro caution. By the way, fire, water, cleanup, and restoration. ServePro.com for more information. Nate Maurer leading a handful of Toyotas in the top 5 right now. Keith Bradley, the Daytona winner in a Dodge Ram, back in 5th. Don't get to Chevrolets until the top 10 in the back at 8th and 9th with Jeremiah Holt and Tyler Justice. And the Ford, not until 14th with Frank Chavez. But I don't think anybody loves the Ford anymore there, Michael. They don't.
Yeah, I don't think anybody likes them
Ford
anymore.
trucks anymore.
They don't seem to.
It's all Chevrolet, Toyota, and Ram now. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
one Ford in the field.
A lot of Rams starting to show up, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, 49 to go as they take the green here in Atlanta, back in their way. Pick up where we left off with Bauer. Thomas in the blue and orange, 23 to the inside, up with DSR teammate. And Brandon Schumann now is a lock on the outside lane, and they are 3 wide with Morton up against the fence on the back straightaway. Might go 4 wide. He will go 4 wide. Oh, my!
Oh, my goodness.
The animal, Keith Bradley, says, hold my beer.
Oh. Here we go. Now we got her all situated. But yeah, Keith up to the top side. Here comes Scruggs. He's had speed all day. Oh, hang on to her, boys. Woo-wee. Golly.
Was that chaotic or what?
It still is.
Down into 3 wide again. Up the middle, Isaac Bevan now.
Yeah, still chaotic.
Oh, wow. 47 remaining down to the inside. Here comes now Scruggs up on the top. Scruggs on the bottom. Bradley now in the mix. So is Bevan. Will we go 3 wide? We will not. Up top now, Morton. He's there. Look at Cherry. Bonsai from the top to the bottom as he goes to the inside of the number 17 around the 3 as well. Freeman's on the move. He's up there.
Yeah, here we go. Cherry right in the middle of this battle with Freeman, Trotter, Morton. They're finally getting it all kind of settled out. See, Scruggs is driven all the way around the top, taking the lead. And Bradley giving chase right now.
On a run now as we start to see also all this going on. Great battling going on. Cody Knott, there he is in the middle. He cracks the top 15. A quiet night for this man, looking for his first ever NASRA victory.
Yeah, it'd be great to see him finally break into victory lane one time.
Trying to have a solid finish at the moment. Brad Newman, correction, that's actually Schumann on the inside. Brandon Schumann on the bottom. Here comes now the mix of Cody Knott up top. Behind him, Chavez. Let's pick up the battle for the lead again, and it is on. It is Scruggs and Bradley. New players in the game up in front now, and they're pulling away with now 43 to go off 4.
Yeah, starting to stretch it over Cherry. He's finally cleared himself from Bevan and Trotter, making his way up through. Bradley keeping pace with Scruggs there, about a half a second. You see they're both working a high line, but look at Shane Trotter on the move, just blasting past Bevan.
Understanding Matt Cherry in the fence. Hey, Michael, another celebrity passed away today, man. How about the voice of Transformers, Peter Cullen, man?
Yeah, I seen
My
that.
name is Optimus Prime. Transform Autobots. This guy, I remember. Yeah, exactly. This guy, I remember as my voice of TV on cartoons as a kid, right? And if people did not know, Peter Cullen, who was the voice of Optimus Prime, was the voice of Optimus Prime from the TV series to the cartoons to the movies that they did.
Yeah, he did all of that
Wow.
stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
he probably made a fortune doing that kind of stuff.
My name
Oh,
is
there's-
Optimus Prime. Yes.
Ella's doing a little lawn mowing.
I think I'm gonna binge watch Transformers till I fall asleep tonight.
Yeah, he got
Chris
himself
Ellis going off course. Here's a replay looking at it. The buddy out of Raleigh, North Carolina there, Michael. Woo!
See what
That's
happens to
being
him.
Optimus Prime.
Sure, it's going to be a little loose off here, and then mow a little grass. A little tight. Oh, and then a little wall.
Baby. Oh, that's like a pass on the grass, ain't it? Ah!
Goodness sake.
Prosper Engineering 220. At the virtual Atlanta Motor Speedway. Or as they call it now, Echo Park.
Echo
But
Park.
it is not, this is the old school Atlanta.
Look at Matt Cherry, man. He's come out of nowhere. He's just running this high lane and consistently running faster lap times than the leader right now. He ran about equal that time, but still. No, I'm sorry. He was 0.3 faster last lap. So here you go. We're going to have a battle here fairly quickly, I think. Little battle movement there.
Wow,
Yeah, there
yeah.
you go. Yeah, he had a good start. He got caught up in a little bit of an incident, moved to the back, all the way back up now. Second place right now with 38 laps to go.
Hey, don't forget, coming up just a little bit after 11 o'clock tonight, we'll have coverage of the NASRA Holtz Poppers ARCA Series delayed broadcast from last night due to technical issues. It'll be Michael and myself.
We'll do what we
Matt
can.
Cherry in the wall. My goodness, he's in the fence. Matt Cherry. I don't know, Michael. It seems like it's that champion bad luck, right? I mean, it seems like every time somebody wins a championship, and Matt Cherry's the defending DSR Monday Night Truck Champion, they struggle after. It's like they got a hex on them.
I will agree with that. Yeah, a little sophomore slump, they want to call it.
Yeah.
Something like that, you know. But he always brings speed. We know that, but he's had such just bad luck bug, you know, time and again. Oh, Keith really, really loose that time. Yeah, that's letting Scruggs get away. 36 to go. Should take another pit stop, however, to get to the end.
Caution, yellow flags finally simmering down, if you will, as now we see Bradley on the inside going for Cherry for second. And he'll clear him. Here it is. The animal, Keith Bradley, at one time one of the dominant forces of NASRA. I think he's one of the top 3 all-time winners. Got one win this year, started the season when he won Daytona, Michael. Returning and winning.
Absolutely. First race back, take the win.
Yeah.
Just like old times. But he's showed good speed several times. He got a little caught up in an incident with Tiny Horse last week, but we know Keith, he brings the speed to the track.
Yeah, so far as we move into race number 9 of the season. Well, actually, if you want to be honest, it's actually race number 7 of the season. Keith Bradley won Daytona. There was been now Ryan Johnson with a pair of wins, Dustin Scruggs and John Freeman with victories. John Freeman, winner, first ever career win at Phoenix at the Dogleg last Thursday night, Michael. They took that moment in. It was a special moment for John.
Yeah, that was another thing we were speaking about. That is a guy that's always caught up in bad luck, but he was able to keep it in front. Look here, we're going to go 3 wide for second with Bevan.
Woo!
Oh, stay down there, baby. Yeah, it's a big moment for John.
Whoa, look
Keith
at
is
Bradley
loose.
sideways. Oh, my.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. And I'm going to slide with you in the corner.
I can't believe he kept the
man.
momentum after that. Wow.
By the way, Keith Bradley, second on the all-time win list. Matthew David Wood with a weatherman has 67 wins. Keith Bradley with 51. Ryan Johnson now solidifying the lock at third with 49. Colin Weatherholt, 46. And Jonathan Cofield is in the top 5. What a bounce back for Jonathan Cofield. He won Martinsville in the NASRA DSR Truck Series on Monday night, and he has 41 career wins.
Yeah,
There's
he's
your
a
top
tremendous
5
talent.
all-time winners.
Tremendous talent. We know that out of Jonathan. Bevan, a little bit of the wall there. Here comes Freeman. He's going to challenge, try a little slider. Keith will not let that happen. John loose as well. These guys really feeling the rubber right now.
Michael, are you familiar with Spa? If you run the 6 hours race at Spa, are you going to run it in the course? Are you familiar with the track?
If it's a Grand Prix circuit, I'm real familiar with it.
Oh yeah, it's Spa. Whoa,
Yep.
hang on there,
Oh,
John
easy, John.
Freeman.
It's going to let Holt get up beside him. I'm bringing Trotter in. But yeah, I've ran that track several times.
Yeah.
I enjoy the heck out of it.
So I know that it's oh man, I know there's another name for it. Spa's its nickname, but I think it's called the Cirque de Spa Francorchamps. Francorchamps.
Yep.
Yeah. Almighty,
Looking forward.
broadcast school paid off. That's a track in Stavelot, Belgium. And
I'd look
the
forward to
Circuit de Spa Francorchamps is where they'll be. And that's a fun little place, man. I've done a I did a what do you call it? What's those what's the series that used to, the Major Series, the Majors Garage? I did the Major Series there one time at Spa, and that was a fun race. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's a huge track, so hard to keep up with all of it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to All Rouge and all that in a GT3 car. That'd be fun. Here's some guys coming off pit road. Got Parsons and Maurer.
Green flag pit stop, so they're already out of it. They got crashed out early. Sunday, September 20th, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Like I said, I'm going to try to see if my buddy Emmett Crow wants to. As a matter of fact, I'm going to text him right now. Under 30 to go. Chris Murphy,
Josh,
my buddy from DRSN, is doing the production, and I really like Chris. He's a super good guy.
Yeah, he did a really fine job. I may try to do that. I mean, we'll try.
Yeah. And you're going to run season 2 on Tuesday night, am I right?
Yeah, I believe
you're playing.
Yeah, as far as I know, yeah. Got a team all together. I just got to make sure they're still willing to do it.
Gotcha.
I mean, myself, Keith Haney, and Stephen Thomas as of right now, but I got to wait and, make sure. Got to have some fun once in a while. Scruggs pulling away from Bradley. We've seen some strength out of Dustin Scruggs the last 3 weeks. Second a week ago, winner 2 weeks ago, and then here he is again.
Dustin Scruggs on the hunt to look to go back to victory lane again.
Yeah, folks, everybody spread out right now. Best duel is Bradley and Bevan right behind this. That's the best duel on track. Maybe see Jeremiah Holt coming to pit road now. Got Chavez up to 7th. Cody Knott up to 6th. Still yet to pit, but yeah, Bevan able to take about a 10th out of Keith Bradley that time. Brandon Wallace starting to heat him up.
How about Cody Knott, by the way, guys? Look at this man. The Madera, California driver, the Pulse Poppers entry, has moved his way to 5th. 6th now. Battles with Trotter and Freeman. And even lap traffic that's all in the way. And somehow Cody Knott has worked his way now to 6th and 7th spot. Way to go, man. Way to go, guys.
You see Tyler Justice, he's on new rubber. So's Matt Cherry. These guys are like, get out of the way. They're twice as fast as those guys coming off the corner.
Cody Knott up high.
Yeah, looks like
3 wide. Oh, man, 3 wide. Look at Maurer in the middle.
Comes Parsons up the middle.
By the way, these are trucks that are on the tail end of the lead lap or laps down, mixed in with lead lap trucks. That's the only way to describe it, Michael.
Oh yeah, it's fast trucks, slow trucks, lap trucks, everything all in one battle. Scruggs, Bradley, Bevan, Freeman, all these guys still gonna have to pit one more time. Almost positive. Can't quite see, let me move this. Yeah, they all last pitted on lap 90, so they're going to have to pit one more time.
They will be working their way to the 213 Simware, 20 to go. Thanks to 213 Simware, you can be able to take your iRacing apparel and wear it like it's your real racing swag. I've seen it done by so many other people. More details at 213simwear.com. Scruggs in the lead, and this race quickly coming to an end here. Scruggs, Michael, looking for his second win in 3 weeks. He won at Homestead back on August 13th.
Yeah, and he and John Freeman on pit road now. So they're making their final stop now. That's going to give Bradley the lead. Bevan will stay out. Bevan in the wall a little bit again. So the leader is on pit road. All these guys
Animal's in. Yep, Animal is ready to go for victory number 52. Can it happen? Keith Bradley is in the lead. Last time he pitted was on lap number 90. He's got to give up the ghost. He comes down pit road. Isaac Bevan is in. John Freeman, they're all on pit road. Matthew Francis is now going to cycle around as the new leader in the number 10. Hell, he was just crashing about 2 yellows ago, Michael.
Yeah, he made a big move.
Race.
Yeah, he's made a huge move. He's got about 3 laps extra fuel behind that. Mark Cofield pitted on 99. I don't think he can make it to the end. The first guy I know is clean to go is Adam Lighty.
Yep.
Adam Lighty is clear to make it to the end.
There's your pit stops made average right there. It is. Francis with 4, Bradley 4. They're pitting now. Adam Lighty now will be showed as the new leader whenever Francis and Cofield come down pit road. They pitted at lap 93 and 99. Jeffrey Johnson pitted at lap 99. Other drivers that have pitted in the triple digits, including Matt Cherry, 5th, lap 124. Brandon Wallace, lap 121. Tyler Justice, lap 120. Also Nate Bauer, Hunter Parsons, Stephen Thomas, Mark Morton, Dustin Scruggs will come back out 11th. Bradley
Stays
right
on
behind
the lead
him.
lap.
Yep.
Yeah, Scruggs, Bradley, Bevan all stayed on the lead lap there. So they're going to have 10-lap newer tires than Adam Lighty, but Lighty's about 16 seconds up the road, 15 seconds up the road. So we'll see if they can run him down in 16 laps. Matt Cherry also in a good position. I didn't realize that. He had pitted on lap 124. He's got a 3.5 second gap to Lighty, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that battle. We
Closing
shall
in on
see.
the finish. This one's coming to the end. Oh boy, look at somebody's name on the ticker. Matthew Francis, there it is. We know he's got to pit, Michael. We know that. I mean, I just don't see him being able with under, here at 15 to go now. I don't think he can be able to go to the distance. I really don't. So
I mean, we've had a ton of cautions. I get that, but 57 laps is asking a lot. Have to wait and see, but that is asking a lot. He's got Mark Cofield starting to bear down on him too. Cofield may have a chance. Here comes Francis now. 6 laps more fuel as Mark Cofield, so let's see if he wants to press this to the end. He's going to have a 10-second lead to try to coax this thing home. Maybe he can clutch it. Maybe he'll make it. This is going to be very interesting. He has to go 51 total laps, and we have had a lot of caution.
Matthew Francis on pit road. He pitted now. Mark Cofield, lap 99, last time he pitted. Lap 93 was when Francis pitted. Matthew, now here comes Cofield. He comes down pit road. So it's going to cycle back around. Adam Lighty in 8 seconds will become the new leader. Here he comes at the Cracker Barrel Special. The Cracker Barrel Toyota number 35 will lead here in Atlanta.
2-second lead over Matt Cherry with 12 to go.
So Adam Lighty getting ready to try to take this to the finish with 11 laps remaining when they come to the line this time by. Adam Lighty has never won in the world of NASRA. Really, only he's got one top 5 finish. 11 top 10s until tonight. And Adam Lighty now trying to make history as they come out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Michael McKinnon looking for 10 laps to go. But oh my, by the way, Matt Cherry is in hot pursuit, trying to run him down. 10 remaining here at Atlanta.
Yeah, he was 4/10 quicker than the last lap. Let's see this time by Lighty, 32.9, 32.4, so half a second faster than Lighty. He's going to have to give it a little bit more than it's got, or Cherry's going to be right there.
And it's going to set up for probably one of them old school. One of them old school battles of when the leaders run each other down at just the right time for the finish. By the way, Matt Cherry now reeling him in now, 1.137. And oh my God, there's a caution.
Oh, no.
Oh, this changes everything.
Oh, man, that was going to be so close. I was about to say keep an eye on Scruggs because he was flying through the field, him and Bradley.
Whoever's in 26th position,
Chris
whoever
Ellis
that
again.
is,
That's
Chris Ellis has crashed. He's in the wall, and he just got tagged in the back. And oh, look out, pace truck. Woo!
Oh, boy.
This is why when you watch NASCAR in real life now, they park the damn pace car behind walls, okay?
Yeah, I would hope so.
Watch this.
Yeah, Huck
Look
said,
out.
get out of here.
Look out, Peter, the pace truck driver. Oh,
Oh.
there you go. First you say it, then you do it. Oh, beep.
Who's got tires left
Oh.
and who don't?
I think, do you pit? Does Adam pit, Michael, or do you stay out, man? What do you do?
I think you get ran over if you don't pit, but you're going to go way back.
Oh, I don't think you pit.
Brandon
I really
Wallace,
don't.
Wallace, Maurer, Thomas, Holt, Justice, they're all coming down to get their last set of tires.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. They're coming down pit road. Not the others though. Oh my goodness! Wow.
Oh, can you get a good enough restart? That's going to be it. Yeah, right now, best tires are Scruggs, Bradley, Bevan, and Morton. They're about, they're 7-8 laps newer than Matt Cherry. So this is all going to depend on the restart. We've seen so much wheel spin on the restarts. It's who can actually get away and get gone.
We are taking a break, and we're getting ready for the home stretch of Atlanta. It's about to get spicy. When we come back, stay with us. The finish around the corner. It might be overtime. You don't know. Craftsman.
Starbase 1552 Comics. Suit up and head over to Whatnot Live to fight your way to save your collection. Our command center has comic books, action figures, posters, autographs, Funko Pops, and many other collectibles. If you can't make it live, fly on over to our eBay and Amazon stores. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook because being informed is part of the battle. Starbase 1552 Comics is a proud supporter of the iRacing's North American Sim Racing Association League. Starbase 1552 Comics. Reclaim your childhood. Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Replays for tonight's race is presented by Pulse Poppers. Don't forget about the Pulse Popper NASRA ARCA Series. Round 2 from Vegas. Replay! Adam Liney, spinning tires, slip sliding, falling back, free falling like lyrics to a Tom Petty song on the Restore. And he opens the door for Dustin Scruggs to go back to the lead. But there is Bradley, and there is also Isaac Bevan fighting for that spot as they work Michael into 3. It's not over.
No, it's not even close to over yet.
Bradley to the lead. Sideways as he works off 4. 3 wide, 2 rows deep behind them. 4 to go in Atlanta. That's 6 miles remaining.
6 quick miles. Here we go.
Oh, it's about to get spicy.
Oh, it's getting spicy.
It's about to get crazy, chaotic, caliente style here in the old ATL. Back straightaway, Bradley on the inside. Here comes Scruggs up top. And look at Bradley protecting that spot. Scruggs got nowhere to go. He can't reel him in. They're coming to the line. 3 remaining, Michael.
3 remaining. Is the music still on? Jonathan says, cut the music. Ah, here we go. Scruggs, old teammates, him and Bradley back in the day.
Cut the music.
Oh, there goes Bevan. Oh, Matthew Francis in the wall.
Oh, Francis and Thomas. Thomas is a little blinking nod there. Losing it, getting sideways. That's the battle for the top 5. Here they come, full steam ahead, working off of turn number 4. Right behind the tailgate of the leader, Bradley, is Scruggs. Scruggs reels him in, back to the bottom. It's Bevan, it's Francis, it's Maurer. They're now gonna feast or famine as they work in turn 2.
Yeah, here we go. It's all these guys coming behind. Here comes Maurer, Bevan on the outside. Francis has got it all gathered up, but all the while, Scruggs seems to keep getting the run, but Bradley just driving it deeper in the corner.
Here they come, working now. Off turn 4,
Dustin.
Bradley, Dustin Scruggs loose. The white flag's in the air. 1 more lap to go, presented by Darren's Detail and Shine. It's the animal, Keith Bradley. Final time, 4 wide for second out of turn 3. Oh, man.
Stephen Thomas to the bottom, digging for all he's got. Big block by Bradley. Oh, who can hold it here?
Thomas. Up top goes Bradley. Stephen Thomas with the momentum. He's got the clear. Here he comes. Stephen Thomas with the heist of the century in the NASRA, winning here tonight in Atlanta.
Out of nowhere.
He takes it away from everybody. I don't even think Stephen Thomas led a lap tonight, Michael.
Oh, he did.
Except the last one. That's right.
Yeah, he just came out of nowhere, able to work the high line, work all that 4 wide traffic, and what a run, Stephen Thomas.
Stephen Thomas will join Keith Bradley, Ryan Johnson, Dustin Scruggs, and last week's winner, John Freeman, as a winner for the first time this year in the NASRA Comps Truck Series of season number 12. Now, this has not been the first time that Stephen Thomas has won in NASRA. He's actually one of the all-time greats that's been racing with us for a while. It's just been a while since he's gone to victory lane. But Stephen Thomas will burn it down. By the way, the 5th all-time winner. Not my apologies. I need to update this again. Stephen Thomas, again, looking at career start 466. He has now 23 career wins, 195 top 5s, and 290 top 10s. What do you think of that here at Atlanta, Michael? Wow.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I haven't caught him in victory lane a lot lately, but wow, was that great strategy at the end. And just a huge run he had on the high side as he was able to just blow by 4 or 5 trucks right there. Great run out of Stephen.
Hey, talk about the last time he went to victory lane. Boy, you got to go all the way back to almost 2025. September 15th, 2025, when he won a truck race at Auto Club Speedway. There you go. So it's been a while. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up, it is here in tonight's Prosper Engineering 225, it is the Florida Cabinet Distributors Winner Circle post-race. We will get ready to grab the podium drivers. There's the recap at the end of 150 laps. Stephen Thomas picking up the victory after 10 cautions for 31 laps. 19 lead changes. Coming up, we'll grab them in a moment when we show you the results. But, Michael, I'm going to let you go, buddy, so you can get yourself worked up for the next NASRA ARCA La Vegas race coming up at the top of the hour or shortly thereafter. I'll give the results, but, buddy, your final take of everything here tonight is we'll get ready for the next one, and that should be a fun one. And welcome to another win for Stephen Thomas. Been a while since he's won on the Cops Truck Series, but as we set sail for the fastest short track on the planet, Iowa, next week, obviously he will celebrate this one at Abrasive Atlanta.
Yeah, it was a little bit discombobulated for a while, to be honest, but this thing had some good green. It had some good, green flag runs in this. Had some good racing strategy calls, but yeah, overall these guys struggled all night with that extra horsepower. But just a great job out of your top 10 here. They were able to stay out of the issues, and great job, especially Stephen Thomas at the end.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is Michael McKinnon. Thank you for covering for me while I was doing football. And of course, we get ready now for another NASRA race coming up at the top of the hour shortly after. I'm going to let him leave so we can get ready for that. Here's a look at the results for tonight's Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series. Prosper Engineering 225. Stephen Thomas, again, career win number 23 tonight, picking up the victory over Keith Bradley, Matthew Francis, Dustin Scruggs, Brandon Wallace, top 5, Nathan Maurer, Isaac Bevan, Chris Blanchard, John Freeman, last week's winner, and of course, and Tyler Justice will settle with a top 10 finish. By the way, John Freeman won at Phoenix. Jeremiah Holt will finish 11th. Cody Knott, another good finish, top 15 and 12th. Mark Morton, Shane Trotter, Matt Cherry, top 15. Huck Wigginton, way to go for the Cops boss of the 00. On the lead lap, Hunter Parsons and Adam Leidy spinning tires on the late race restart with 5 to go. Will end up all the way 18th. What might have been for the driver looking for his first career win. He was the last truck on the lead lap. Jeffrey Johnson, Frank Chavez, top 20, a lap down. Everyone else from 21st on back, multiple laps down, are out, including Brian Chu, Matthew Cummings, Brandon Broadfoot, top 25, Mark Cofield, Tom Lester, Eric Zimmerman, Buzzy Mongold, Chris Ellis, Ed Osborne, and Matthew Montgomery. Still not done. It's Brandon Schumann, 31st. At one time, he was up battling for the victory, or at least for the lead. James Morris, 32nd. By the way, Curtis Banks was donning a special Dolly Parton truck tribute for her memory, 33rd. Brian Johnson crashing on a restart into the wall, spinning tires. Adam Newton, top 35. Daniel Lawless, Hernan Joshua Rodriguez, Bill Lester, Anthony Mathis, Kyle Hess, the top 40. And that is the way they finished. Thank you, TJ Moore, for race control. Next week, we're going to Iowa. We're taking a break. When we come back, we'll talk to Thomas, Bradley, Francis in our post-race wrap-up show next here at Virtual Atlanta.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Starbase, 1552 Comics. Suit up and head over to Whatnot Live to fight your way to save your collection. Our command center has comic books, action figures, posters, autographs, Funko Pops, and many other collectibles. If you can't make it live, fly on over to our eBay and Amazon stores. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook because being informed is part of the battle. Starbase 1552 Comics is a proud supporter of the iRacing's North American Sim Racing Association League. Starbase 1552 Comics. Reclaim your childhood.
Welcome back. back to Atlanta, old school Atlanta, abrasive track Atlanta. And this is the NASRA Cops Truck Series as we have concluded tonight for the Prosper Engineering 225. Michael McKinnon has already left the building. Coming up, by the way, remember, around the top of the hour, shortly after, coverage with Michael and myself for the NASRA Holtz Popper ARCA Series playoff race, delayed from last night, round number 2, and that'll be from Sim City, Vegas. It should be a good one. Let's go to Victory Lane. Stephen Thomas, been a while, September 2025 since you found Victory Lane, almost 11 months.
Wow.
Welcome back to Victory Lane, sir, and
Well,
stealing it from everybody here in Atlanta tonight, buddy.
what track was it? What's the date? Do you remember?
Oh, man, you're going to make me do my damn homework. Hang on a minute. Here we go.
If
I had
you
already
can.
looked it up.
I
I had already looked it up, and then I
I want
shut
to
it
say
down.
Richmond, like right after my birthday, and now it's like a week before my birthday. So there you go, dude. It's
Just
just
hang
a
on a minute.
birthday win, bro. That's
I
all.
will find it for you. I will find it for you real quickly. As again, this is the last time you went to Victory Lane with a win.
It's been a
It
minute.
was
I know that.
September the 15th.
Oh, okay. All right. all right.
September 15th, 2025. A victory at Auto Club Speedway.
I was about to hang it up, guys. Sell the rig, sell the steering. I mean everything, dude. I was about to be done.
Now, June
This is
23rd,
like
you
getting a
won.
birdie on hole
Yeah,
18. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Makes me want to come back.
You're a race off. June 23rd was your your penultimate win when you won at Richmond that you were talking about.
Oh, okay,
So
gotcha.
you're only one off. But, man, stealing this one away from everybody tonight, how sweet it is. And welcome to Victory Lane. Now the 5th winner in 7 races on the Cops Truck in season 12.
Yeah, it feels good, man. I really needed it for confidence and motivation just to get on here. I've been missing a lot of races. I've been really busy lately, personal life stuff. But yeah, man, it feels awesome to be back in Victory Lane. I snuck one out here. Me and Nathan decided to stay out on that caution in the lap 90s there. I think we were the only two on that strategy. So that's basically the only thing that got me in Victory Lane. But I'll take it.
Racing hard. Were you expecting that late race caution? Did you feel like it was going to happen and this puts you in
No,
contention
I
to
mean
do
I
what
was
you need to
praying
do?
for it. Me and the teammate Nathan were definitely praying for it, calling for it.
Right.
I thought it was too late when it came. I didn't think I had enough time to do all that. I knew I was going to have a good finish. I didn't think I'd be taking the lead, but it was nice to pass Keith Bradley again for a while for the win. You know what I mean? That's good times right there. Good times.
Hey, win number 23 in truck 23. That's going to be pretty special, isn't it?
Hey, there you go. That feels great, man. Yes. Too bad I'm not turning 23 in a week. That'd be cool.
Well, Stephen, before we let you go, man, please thank your sponsors. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, I want to thank Zach and all the teammates, Brian, Nathan. Again, me and him was on the same strategy and helped each other out a lot tonight. We both got great finishes. You guys in the broadcast, Brady, Cody, everybody involved in the league, and yeah, like I said, feels great, guys. Appreciate you. Hopefully, I get to talk to you again soon.
Career start number 466 tonight for him.
Woo-wee.
23 career wins, 195 top fives, 290 top 10. Stephen Thomas, the West Virginia driver, is back in Victory Lane indeed. Let's grab the man that finishes in second, and that is the animal, Keith Bradley. Second on the all-time win list at 51, the Daytona winner. And Keith, your take of tonight and ending up being the runner-up of this one here. Man, it got interesting. It got wild. It got excited at the end. That late race caution changed everything, didn't it, bud?
I thought it was going to come down to me and Dustin, and Chris Ellis had other plans when he decided to, I don't know, pull his head off his shoulders and shove it up his rear. If anybody's got to be the Cody Ware of NASRA, I guess it's him. Appreciate that. Messed up a really good finish, or what could have been, but we ended up with an even better finish, I think. Steven deserved to win it. I remember last time we raced here together, he took 2 tires and choked the win.
Well, Keith, I'll tell you what, truck looked really, really good. And for somebody that hasn't ran in a few years, man, what do you say of what you've done in the season 12 so far? Obviously, winning at Daytona, second on the all-time win list of anybody else behind Matthew David Wood, and obviously picking right up where you left off and being competitive as well.
Yeah, I figured I'd struggle a little bit, and obviously I did last week. Dang, I was a pinball for the most part. But no, it's been good. The racing's been phenomenal, I think, other than tonight when Chris Ellis messed it all up. But it was fun. I think the competitive edge is back for me, at least, especially racing Steven for a win like that. It's been a really long time since me and him's battled it out, and usually it's a little clean. If it was somebody else, I probably would have pushed him to the apron. But I respect Steven enough to not do that. So tonight was good. This season's been good so far. Hopefully we can keep it going.
Well, buddy, before we let you go, please thank your sponsors, and we'll see you next week at Iowa.
Fatheads Eyewear, Driven to Save Lives, Smith Titanium, Elliot's Custom Trailers and Carts, Outlier Speed Co. Adam Newton's new factory he started his own cream pie cake business. So if you need any cream pies, hit him up. Um, Everybody with the league, Brady, Cody, you guys broadcasting and dedicating dang near a week to all this, and all the teammates, Dustin, for trying to be a little bit of a blocker there at the end, but it wasn't enough, and hopefully we can keep it going.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the thoughts of the animal, Keith Bradley, when it's all said and done. Career start number 292 tonight for him. He's got 51 career wins, 138 top fives, and now 189 top tens. Let's go now and grab the man that'll finish in third, and it is Matthew Francis. Matthew, what a bounce back in the WeatherTech Red Bull Toyota. Got involved in an incident earlier. I think it might have been with Chris Ellis again, as Keith was referring to. But nonetheless, you bounce back. You race your way through the adversity, and you finish in third. Hell, you were leading laps before the late race caution. Your take of being on the podium. I got to say, suffice to say, this is the first time I think we've ever had you on post-race interviews, or I've ever talked to you on post. This has got to be like a victory being on the podium for third.
Yeah, it is. It was a up and down race, but that's Hotlanta. Like early in the race, the truck just did not handle well at all. For the life, I mean, we ended up going 2 laps down at one point because of a speeding penalty in the pits. So to battle back to even get a podium, it does feel like a win, but it's also in the back of my mind going, if there was like 1 or 2 laps, or if they made contact, which they said they raced against each other a lot, and I do believe it, how clean they run against each other, it might have been a win. But I'm happy with a P3, good points day. Happy for the team at least.
Matthew, I got to ask you, man, to get caught up in the chaos, if you will, what was the mindset that you had to do to hit that reset button, if you will, and race here feeling you could possibly win this thing? I mean, you were, 10 to go. You're up there fighting for the victory until the caution come out.
Yeah, it was. We were on a weird, like, we could not make it on tires or fuel that last run, so I was really grateful. But when that last caution came out, I cycled out the 17th. So when I
Wow.
saw some of the guys pitting, and I was like, okay, there's a chance. There's going to be a lot of fast trucks behind me, but I had like 1 or 2 laps on my tires because of how late I ran that run out. So had just enough life in the tires for those 2 laps, but if that, I don't know, it's one of those where those fast guys also feel like they burn up their stuff, but it is what it is. But glad we're building momentum.
Well, buddy, don't go anywhere. Before we let you go, please thank your sponsors. And, man, enjoy this one. Enjoy this one indeed. And obviously, a solid run finishing in third. Take that momentum and build it for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everyone at Full Send Motorsports, Mark, Brandon, and Ed, as well as me. But for the other sponsors, I would like to thank David Callahan or Decals Photoshop. He does all the paints for my truck. And I'd like to thank everyone back that helps make this possible, because you guys spend so much time out of the week doing everything on the back end, and everything that people do see is just a small percentage of it. But you guys do so much more on the back end, and hope you guys also have a great rest of your season as well. And let's keep this rolling to wherever we're going next. I didn't even look at the schedule before this.
Iowa, next week,
Oh,
Iowa.
buddy, I'm
There
excited
you go.
about some Iowa.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Matthew
back to back.
Francis in 8 starts. 8 starts. He now has his first ever top 3 podium, 3 top 5s, and 5 top 10s. Consistency for the man right there in the number 10. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up in just a short bit on the NASRA 360 Racing Network and CRN platforms, it is encore delayed broadcast coverage of last night's NASRA Pulse Popper ARCA Series event from virtual Las Vegas Motor Speedway, round number 2 of the playoff game. We'll have that for you, of course, coming up here in just a short bit. For everybody else that is joining us on the NASRA 360 Racing Network, want to remind you that next week we're back at it again with another 4 races in 4 nights, including Charlotte Motor Speedway, round number 3 of the Chase playoffs for the NASRA DSR Truck Series after, of course, Jonathan Cofield winning at the Paperclip of Martinsville on Monday. The NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series on the road to the 6 hours of Spa on September 20th is back for the penultimate race in Season 1 on Long Beach Street Road Course. We'll also have coverage of Darlington for the NASRA ARCA Pulse Popper Series after tonight's delayed broadcast from Vegas. And for the Cops Trucks, it is round 8 next Thursday night at the virtual fastest short track on the planet, Iowa Speedway. Find more details at NASRA. Like, share, subscribe, and join us on the NASRA 360 Racing Network or on CRN for audio radio coverage. As always, a big thank you to Brady LaBeouf, Cody Knott. Could not do it without them. North American Sam Racing Association.com. If you want to get signed up, join them on social media and Discord. And of course, thank you as always to TJ Moore, race director, as well as Cody Deemers on production. For Michael McKinnon, I'm Wesley Outland. We congratulate again as we go off the air Stephen Thomas back in Victory Lane tonight at Atlanta. Remember, coming up in a few moments, NASRA ARCA playoff round 2 from Vegas. And if you are going to bed, good night. We'll see you next week at Virtual Iowa. Good evening.